Welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video we'll be making some authentic Jamaican stew peas. Here's all my ingredients. Right here I have some scallion thyme, scotch bonnet pepper, pimento seeds, salted beef, pigtail, red peas, coconut milk, and some garlic. First we're going to start off by washing our pigtail and beef with some cold water, then boil our pigtail and beef to get rid of the excessive salt. And remember, these meat are corn with salt, so you have to at least boil them 2 to 3 times to get rid of the excessive salt. Now I'm gonna add the peas to a pot with some garlic, let it boil until tender. I'm using 2 cups of peas with 5 cloves of garlic. And guys, I wash and soak my peas overnight. That's the reason why the water looks so red. Now I'm gonna cover the pot, let this come to a boil until the peas are tendered. The oxtail and beef has been boiling for 15 minutes. Now it's time to change the water. Now I'm gonna add some boiling water to the oxtail and beef and let it boil for additional 15 minutes. Now the peas is finished cooked and the oxtail and beef is finished boiled. I'm gonna add the oxtail and beef to the peas and let it cook. And then I'll start seasoning up the pot. I'm gonna give this a stir and let it cook for additional 10 minutes. Then I'll season the pot. Now it's time to season the pot. First, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of pimento berries / allspice, 1 cup of coconut milk. Give this a stir. Now I'm gonna add to the pot 4 stalks of already chopped scallion, a bunch of thyme, and 1 green scotch bonnet pepper. Now I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of all-purpose seasoning. Give this a stir. And guys, I'm cooking on medium high heat. I'm gonna cover this and let it cook for an additional 10 minutes. Then I'll add my spinner's dumpling. Now it's time to make the dough. I'm adding 1/4 teaspoon of salt to 1 cup of flour. This is looking good. Now it's time to add the spinner's dumpling to the stew peas. Now that I finished add the dumpling to the stew peas, I'm gonna let this cook for additional 10 minutes. Then my stew peas should be done. Now it's time to make some coconut rice. I'm using 2.5 cups of rice to make my coconut rice. Now it's time to wash the rice. I will wash my rice 3 times. I'm going to add half stick of butter to the rice and a cup of coconut milk. And then I'll let this cook for 30 minutes and my rice should be done. And there you have it guys, coconut steamed rice. And now it's time for plating. And there you have it guys, authentic Jamaican stew peas with coconut steamed rice with some vegetables on the side. Please like, share and subscribe for more. One love, bless.